The yard goes quiet before you understand what
The
changed.
yard goes quiet
One robin lifts its
before
head,
you
and the
understand what
feeder
changed.
stops breathing. No hawk is overhead, and no storm is moving in. Then you see the cat, low beside the hydrangeas. When birds know a cat is nearby, they do not simply panic and scatter. They begin a layered neighborhood warning system. The yard noticed first. The first sign is often not flight, but stillness. Birds reduce movement because motion tells predators where bodies are. A sparrow may flatten slightly, while a robin pauses mid-step. This pause is not confusion. It is information gathering. The bird is reading distance, cover, escape paths, and timing. If the cat keeps moving, the whole scene tightens. A robin holds still on the grass, while the hidden cat shifts behind leaves, and nearby sparrows stop feeding one by one. The camera slowly reveals how every small bird faces the same direction, measuring the cat before choosing its next move. Step 1. Freeze and read. Then the sound changes, sometimes before you hear it clearly. Alarm calls are short, sharp, repeated, and difficult to ignore. Alarm calls are sharper than relaxed song because danger changes the purpose. A chickadee can turn one tiny call into a public notice. Other birds may understand enough to look, pause, or join. The cat has not just been seen. It has been announced. Several small birds call from separate branches, each sound pulling attention toward the hidden cat without anyone landing close. The watercolor scene holds on open mouths, tilted heads, and twitching bodies as the alarm spreads across the yard. A warning becomes shared knowledge. Some birds fly off, while others move closer to watch. That strange choice is called mobbing, and it is deliberate. They gather where the predator can be watched from safer height. A mockingbird may scold loudly from a fence or rooftop. Jays, crows, chickadees, and blackbirds can join similar scenes. The message is simple: the hidden hunter has been seen. Birds circle above the cat in loose arcs, never touching it, but keeping steady pressure through repeated alarm calls. A mockingbird leans forward on the fence, flicking its tail, while the cat lowers beneath the flowers without surprise. Mobbing turns fear into pressure. Birds choose height carefully when a ground predator appears below. A low branch may be safe from a cat, but not comfortable. Higher branches create distance and a better view of escape routes. The feeder becomes less important than the map around it. You may see birds hop upward instead of flying far away. That upward movement keeps the threat visible without wasting energy. A robin moves from lawn to shrub to low branch, each hop increasing distance while keeping the cat in sight. The camera follows the birds upward as the feeder below becomes quiet and the cat remains framed under leaves. The yard becomes a map. The youngest or hungriest birds may make the riskiest mistakes. A feeder near cover can place food beside an ambush route. Cats use edges, shadows, porch steps, and low plants beautifully. Birds know this, which is why they hesitate near thick cover. The safest feeder is not only full, it is visible. A few feet of open space can change the whole risk equation. The scene compares a feeder buried beside shrubs with a clearer feeder placed where birds can see the ground. A cat waits in deep cover, while birds choose the open feeder, where placement quietly protects them from surprise. Safety is partly design. There is one quiet detail many people misread at first. When birds vanish, it does not mean the yard is empty. It may mean the safest birds are hidden and watching. Silence can be a coordinated decision, not a lack of life. The cat may move on because hunting requires surprise. Once surprise is gone, the yard slowly opens again. After the cat leaves, one bird returns first, then another, until ordinary feeder rhythm slowly comes back again outside. The camera holds on the empty yard long enough for hidden birds to reappear from separate pockets of cover. Silence can be intelligence. Seen this warning pattern? Comment what the birds did first. If you feed birds, place feeders away from stalking cover. Keep low shrubs beautiful, but not directly beneath feeding routes. Give birds escape height, branches, brush piles, or layered perches. Bring pet cats indoors, especially at dawn and dusk. A bell helps less than distance, supervision, and indoor enrichment. The camera shows a safer feeder setup, open ground below, cover nearby but not touching, and birds with clear escape routes. A hand moves a feeder pole farther from dense shrubs, while birds wait above, watching the safer distance form. An indoor cat watches through glass as birds feed outside, making the protective choice feel calm rather than punitive. Make the yard readable. But not every loud bird is warning about a cat. Mobbing can also happen around owls, hawks, snakes, or people. The clue is where every head and call points. Follow the attention, and the hidden story usually appears. Birds call from several directions, and the camera slowly traces their gaze to a concealed shape under the hedge. Once you notice this, the backyard feels more connected. A single alarm call becomes a thread between many small lives. The cat is not a villain in the story. But birds deserve a yard where warning gives them time. The final calm scene shows birds feeding again while the cat sleeps indoors, separated by a softly glowing window. So when your feeder suddenly empties of sound, pause first. Look for still bodies, pointed beaks, and repeated sharp calls. The birds may already know exactly where the cat is. Your job is to make their warning worth something. The camera pulls back from the feeder to the whole yard, showing cover, open space, window, cat, and birds together. Comment cat, hawk, or owl if you know the warning. The quiet was a warning.